churches have failed on people.
That's right.
So-called black men, you are the lowest state, and you are the greatest thing God ever created.
That's
It's
right.
time for you men to come back in your place, rule this earth like God made it for you to do.
If you not Israel, you ain't no kin to me. If you don't fit the 12, then you my enemy. We are in the land of our captivity. Someday we going home, so you best believe. If you not Israel, you ain't no kin to me. If you don't fit the 12, then you my enemy. We are in the land of our captivity. Someday we going home, so you best believe. Open your eyes, time to awake. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel today. We the real Jews, make no mistakes. They ain't our homeland, they phony, they faking. It ain't about color, it's more about race. God chose a nation to rule in this place. Jacob he loved, Esau he hate. You find that in Malachi 1 and verse 3. Threats, 3. Jerusalem is the motherland, above and it's free. Escalations, quattro, B-A-N-C. Get it? Got it? Prende, capiche? If I gotta fast for a couple of weeks just to get the kingdom, then well let it be. I am keeping the laws, I keep every feast, keep every Sabbath, break bread and I drink. Who's ready for Passover 2016? In the month of April, where we gather and meet, there's a whole lot of laughter. We dance and we sing. Unlimited bread 7 days after week. Can't wait to see what the elders gon' teach. Pull out my Bible, then pull out my seed. That's a spiritual food. Bon appetit. Some say truth hurts. Read it and weep. If you ain't tryna hear me, then move up the street. When I exit your city, I dust off my feet. Lace up my boots, let's equip with them cleats. Lift up my voice like a trumpet and speak. You can see my zeal, hear my zeal, all in my speech. See that I'm serious, I don't show no teeth. We are imperial, define it and read. And cannot be numbered like sand on the beach. Stop playing.
Where's the black man at that's looking for salvation?
That's
Where's the
right.
strong black man at that's gonna rule his household? Where you at? We're looking for you.
Why not break down the words that you selling?
Let's break down some words.
Every word that y'all break, just break it down, each word.
Exodus chapter 20, we'll start there. You ready to hear the answer?
No, what does Exodus mean?
What does Exodus mean? To exit.
No, that's not.
Departure. Same thing.
Okay,
So
departure.
same thing.
So you teach a lot of us don't know that. So how you gonna say Exodus? People, how they gonna go to the Bible? And
So if I taught you Exodus, brothers and sisters, would that stop you from something? Just read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1. And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
God said first in his laws, you shall have no other God before me. You see that image right there? That's another God. We ain't supposed to be worshiping that.
Who made that
You
image?
being rude and disrespectful to him. He asked me a question, I'm
Who
answering
made
him.
this image? We came together.
God said
Who made this
we're
image?
not supposed to be worshiping no other God
Show
but
me
he
what God looked
himself.
like. Show me what God looked
You
like.
ready for that answer?
Show me what he looked
Give me
like.
the revelation.
Because you try to
And
tell
also
me
Daniel
really.
7:9
That's right. Bring it out.
to identify what God looked like.
Show me what he looked like.
Let's read the one in Daniel first. That's a little quicker. Let's read that. Daniel 7:9. We're going to read something about God.
What's God's law?
We were going to read that.
Love.
We were dealing with the first one. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. You said identify God.
You heard he said love is God's ultimate law. In doing so,
Love?
it fulfills everything.
What is love?
Love is having a personal tie or affection for somebody that's like you.
Really?
Humans.
We're going to find out.
Okay.
What's your name, brother? I didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm unknown.
You unknown?
Yeah, I'm without heritage.
Okay.
I'm here.
Give me the book.
You
First
keep
John.
saying, give me
Read
the
that.
book.
Read that.
We talking with no
I
book.
want you to
Tell
tell
us
us
something that
something
you
that
know.
you know.
Tell
Tell
us
us
something.
You know.
Tell us something that you know, not the book.
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9. Behold, till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days talking about God the Father. The Ancient of Days did sit. Read on.
Whose garment was white as snow.
Meaning God the Father had a body. His garment, his raiment was white as snow. Read on.
Do you have a picture? What do he look
And
like?
the hair of his head like the pure wool.
The image is,
This man
if
can't
God
show
the
me
Father
what
had
God
hair
look
like the pure wool,
No, I'm listening.
and the pure wool is on the head of a Negro, it show you what
can't
God
show
the
me what
Father
God
looks
looks
like.
like.
Now let me give you revelations about Jesus Christ, who is the Son of God.
It say like. It didn't say
Born
God
of man.
is, man. It say like. You know, like is a metaphor. It's something similar.
Read this real quick.
So
I'll give you
God
something about
is
Christ.
Give me the real image.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
The word revelations means to reveal.
All right, look.
Read on.
Look. Let me pause you.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
We're talking about Jesus Christ. His head and his hairs were white like wool texture. Like wool texture. Read the color.
What color is wool?
As white as snow.
We just told you. Read on.
So what black man?
And his eyes were.
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 Read the scripture.
Christ's hair was white and woolly, as white as
He
snow.
was a Jew.
Read on.
He was a Jew. Wasn't
And
he?
his feet like unto fine brass.
If you take off your shoes, your feet would also match your arms, which arms will match your face.
Was not Christ a Jew?
Now let's get the
Was
color
not
of
Christ
his
a Jew?
skin. Read.
Excuse me.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Read that part again. He missed it.
Teacher.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Christ's
He wanna-
skin
he wanna
looked
talk
as
for
if
an
they
hour
were
for
burned
one
in a
question.
furnace.
No, we got question
Showing
after
you that
question.
he
We got
is a
question
black
after
man
question after
according
question.
got
to
questions.
the Bible.
You
What's
gotta
your
talk
question?
for an hour for one
What's your
question.
question?
We got a question after question. Isn't Christ a Jew, right?
Christ is a Jew. Jeremiah 14 verse 2.
Christ a Jew.
Christ is a Jew.
All right, what region is the Jews located in?
They were in the land of Israel.
What the region are blacks located in?
We ran into the west coast of Africa.
I didn't ask that. I said, where were we located at?
Not where we ran to.
Middle East, brother.
No, where
On
were we
that-
located
yeah.
at? Where do we come
Israel.
from? No.
In the Middle East.
So where did Africa come from?
What do you mean? We ain't
What
speaking
color
about
people in
Africa.
Africa?
They Hamites. They Africans. They ain't.
What color people?
Who got it?
What
Give me
color
that.
people?
Officer, you got it?
color people?
Let me show you something real
Something that
quick.
you know. He looking for a book.
Yeah.
You looking for a book.
Give me
You
that
don't-
real
you
quick.
don't know nothing.
Zondervan's
You
Compact
don't know
Bible
nothing,
Dictionary.
man.
Let me show you something, sis.
You getting all
Since
your
you're
answers out of
listening,
book.
I'm going to
Tell
show
us
you
something
something
that
real
you
quick.
know.
Read that, officer.
You don't know nothing. You have no wisdom,
You
sir.
got no wisdom.
You got no
You got
wisdom.
no knowledge. You got
You
no
All right.
understanding.
The
You got no
definition
revelation.
of
I don't
ham.
care.
You have no
looking for a
wisdom.
book. You looking for
Ham.
a book that a white
You
man
have no
wrote.
wisdom.
A white man wrote
You
that
don't
book,
even know
man.
who wrote that.
Ham
You
out
don't
of the
even know who wrote
Zondervan
that.
Bible Dictionary.
You don't even know who wrote that.
Bring it out! Son of Noah.
All this shit.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah. Hold on, sister. Sister right here. Before you leave, hear what this Bible is telling you. Disregard all the confusion. Christ told you in the last days it was be scoffers.
That's right.
Walking after their own lust.
Right.
Hear the word of the Lord, sister.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years.
Now, hold on, real quick. Sister, I'm going to tell you something. This is about you and your salvation. Don't get distracted.
There we go, Captain.
We're speaking the words of God. We're telling you what you need to be, what you need to do in order to be saved, sis. You can deal with your friends later, and when you deal with them, show them the word of God just the way you receive it. This is about you right now.
Bring it out.
Right now ain't the time to be playing. Christ is on his way. He's coming to destroy this earth and all the sinners out of it.
That's
right.
So you can understand. Give me that.
Ham, he became the progenitor of the dark races,
Read.
not the Negroes.
Ham became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Right.
Let's finish this off in the book of Revelations. That was it on Revelations? I asked you to get something else before that. What was that? Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Let's get that.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
The Bible says Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish, talking about the leaders. Now let's get the skin complexion of the Jews.
Bring it
Or
out.
Judah, according to the Bible. Read.
They are black unto the ground.
The Jews are what?
Black unto the ground.
The Jews are black unto the ground, meaning different shades of brown.
That's right.
You are the Jews according to the Bible, you so-called blacks and Hispanics.
That's right.
The people that's in the land of Jerusalem, they stole your nationality. Now let's get the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. And give me also the 3rd chapter, verse 9. Verse 10. Read that.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Read.
I know thy works and tribulation.
God said, I know your works and your tribulation.
Get out.
Your tribulation and you being gunned down by the cops. You suffering in the ghettos, in the projects. He knows your tribulation.
That's right. Bring it out.
Read.
And poverty.
And poverty. Look at the so-called Jews over there in the land of Jerusalem. They ain't in poverty.
Right.
They're one of the richest nations on this earth.
That's right.
God is talking about the real Jews. He said, you are in poverty. Read.
Right. But thou art rich.
Sister, you know how you're rich? Because unto you belongeth the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
You, God, made this earth for, this entire planet.
That's right.
But let's see what the prophet have said about this before I read this point. Give me the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 57. God made this world for the whole race of the nation of Israel, and them
That's
only.
right.
That's who he sent the Son of Jesus Christ to die for. The nation of Israel. The nation of Israel is these 12 tribes you see on this side. The so-called blacks and Hispanics. God said, I know that you are in poverty, in severe tribulation, but thou art rich. Because unto you belong the kingdom of heaven. But what has happened? Give me that. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 57.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 57. Now, O Lord, behold, these heathens which have even been reput as nothing.
Read that again from the top.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens.
These heathen is talking about the other races outside of the nation of Israel. These heathen, read.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed
Which always had a reputation. What? As what?
as nothing.
As nothing.
That's right.
These other races,
Bring it out.
outside the so-called blacks and Hispanics, which are the Israelites, had always had a reputation of nothing. Read.
Have begun to be lords over us.
They have now begun to be lords over us. Lords over you. When you're God's chosen people, that's backwards.
Right.
Lords over you, read on.
And to devour us.
And to what?
And to devour us.
So what you're seeing on the news, we're reading out of the Bible. This is why they have always been reputed as nothing. Now they devour us. Because since you ain't want to serve your position as being leaders, therefore God has put you underneath them.
That's
Read.
Verse 58. But we thy people.
But what?
But we thy people.
The Israelites, so-called blacks and Hispanics, but we thy people, we.
Whom thou hast called thy firstborn.
Read.
Thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
This is what a righteous man would be inquiring. If we, the Lord's chosen people, being the Israelites, why are we at the bottom?
Right.
Why are we in the hoods of Miami?
Right.
Why are we being raped, robbed, and shot down?
Right.
Why we don't have no justice and equality?
Right.
Why we don't have a say-so? Why we can't flinch when we're asked for our ID? Why we are always serving the Lord in fear?
Right.
Why our streets are being haunted? We're being devoured in the streets that God made us. The question you should be asking. Read on.
How long shall this endure?
This is the question that a Christian should be asking, a person that believes in God. How long should this endure? How long? Not long. Because the Israelites are waking up, whether you believe it or not.
That's right.
God said in his Bible, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without a faith? God forbid. God's chosen will be resurrected. Go back, drop that. Give me the book of Revelations to finish that off, and also I'm going to let you come up. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. Read something about these imposters over there in the land of Jerusalem.
Bring it out.
They ain't the Jews.
Bring it out.
They ain't the Israelites according to the Bible. You are the Jews. The Jews are suffering right here in the streets of Miami. Read that again from the top.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not,
But what did God call them?
but are the synagogue of Satan.
They are
That's
what?
right.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
That's
You all
right.
know that them so-called Jewish-funded slavery, they are one of the reasons that you came on this side of the earth. And guess what? They set up half of your rap artists. Young Thug, Gucci Man, Young Jeezy. They funded half of them to rap the stuff that they rapping to you so you can feel comfortable selling drugs to your people. And I'm going to let you know something. You drug dealers ain't going to make it.
Right.
God got a plan for you from destroying his people.
That's
You
right.
call that a way of living if you want to, thinking that's a job. God is going to destroy you.
That's
You hate your people. understand that. Give me the book of Revelation. I'm going to leave it off with that. Revelation 18, verse 4. And I'm going to let you read. Revelation 18, verse 4. All men are mad, smitten with madness. Supposed to be leaders. We're supposed to be looking up to you for guidance. We out here teaching you like you're a child. The whole world is out of course. To where God himself told man to consider the end. That's how low we become. A man that's supposed to be having preeminence over all the earth, we got to consider the end. Because you lazy. Don't want to stand up for your people. God compared our women to ostriches. It says even the beasts of the monstrous beasts even know when to feed their children. But we can't even do that. It's time to reverse this cycle. Come off the drugs and alcohol. Read this, Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven say, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin."
The partakers of her sin is the only thing that she allowed, meaning in America. Homosexuality, drug usage, religion, prostitution, trafficking. All those things are against God. America has broken every law in this Bible. And you want to lie down to your shame and vote for a president. You out of your mind. Christ, when he come back, he ain't sharing the seat with Obama. Donald Trump, he ain't sharing the seat with nobody. And all those that don't wish him to have reign over him, they're going to be put to death. Straight out of the Bible. Read.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues."
Receive not of her plagues, because America will be destroyed. Best believe it, it's on the way. We are living in the last days. God has warned you and told you to come out of her, my people, and receive not of her plagues. With that, I'm going to let the next teacher come up and edify the people. Sons of God, patient saints, sons of God.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.